Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on a 2-day official visit to Saudi Arabia, says India deeply values long-standing and historic ties with Saudi Arabia. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar asserts Parliament is supreme and elected representatives are the ultimate masters in determining the content of the Constitution. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says India's journey to become a developed nation by 2047 is not just an aspiration but a shared national mission. Relief operations in full swing in Ramban district of Jammu and Kashmir after Sunday's cloudburst. IMD issues yellow alert for heatwave for 31 districts of Bihar. And in IPL Cricket, Lucknow Super Giants to take on Delhi Capitals in Lucknow this evening. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarked on a 2-day official visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia this morning. The visit, at the invitation of the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman, marks Mr. Modi's third visit to the country. It reflects the deepening strategic partnership between the two nations. As a special gesture, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's aircraft was escorted by F-15 fighter jets of the Royal Saudi Air Force upon entering Saudi airspace. The Prime Minister said in his departure statement that India deeply values its long-standing and historic ties with Saudi Arabia that have gained strategic depth and momentum in recent years. Mr. Modi emphasized the shared interests of the two countries in promoting regional peace, prosperity and security. He also expressed eagerness to connect with the vibrant Indian community in Saudi Arabia. In an interview with Arab News, Mr. Modi hailed Saudi Arabia as a trusted friend and strategic ally and praised Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's leadership and Vision 2030 initiative. He highlighted expanding cooperation in key sectors and underscored the strategic importance of the proposed India-Middle East-Europe economic corridor. We have more from our West Asia correspondent.
India's exports to Saudi Arabia stood at $11.56 billion while import reached $3.42 billion. Prime Minister Modi's visit to Jeddah is expected to yield several new agreements in strengthening collaboration in key areas such as regional stability, energy security, defense and economic growth. It marks a significant step forward amid a dynamic global order shaped by trade uncertainties, China's Belt and Road Initiative and the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The visit also presents a crucial opportunity for the Indian and Saudi leadership to engage on pressing regional developments including situation in Gaza and efforts to end the Israel-Hamas conflict. A major focus will be on the proposed India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor or IMEC. The corridor has the potential to spur economic growth, create employment and lower greenhouse gas emissions. For Saudi Arabia, it aligns with broader goals of diversifying their economy beyond energy exports. Now let's listen to India's Foreign Secretary on this.
We are attempting to give more substance to the partnership. The opening of defense procurement is one major area, but the setting up of an architecture on the basis of which the two countries engage with each other at leadership level and at the professional operational level as well is going to be an area of attention in the months and years ahead.
The Indian diaspora in Jeddah has expressed immense enthusiasm and pride over Prime Minister Modi's visit. Prime Minister will receive a warm and traditional welcome later in the day, including cultural performances reflecting the strong connection the diaspora maintains with their homeland.
Hi, my name is Manhar Musafir. As a person who has been born and brought up here in Saudi Arabia, I'm really excited for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit, and I really hope this brings about more cultural, foreign trade and more technical advancements among both the countries.
Hi, I am Selina Musafir. Last 4 decades I am here. This is the first opportunity for our Prime Minister Modi ji. Really excited because the all Indian women were representing me. So happy.
This is Vinod Kumar for Akashvani News from Jeddah.
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar has said that elected representatives are the ultimate masters in determining the content of the Constitution. Speaking at an event at Delhi University today, the Vice President emphasized that Parliament is supreme and it is as supreme as every individual in the country. He also said the Constitution does not envision any authority above Parliament.
Constitution is for the people, and its repository of safeguarding it is that of elected representatives. They are the ultimate masters as to what constitution content will be. There is no visualization in constitution of any authority above Parliament. Parliament is supreme, and that being the situation, let me tell you, it is as supreme as every individual in the country.
The Vice President added that people of India have chosen their representatives under the Constitution to reflect their expressions, their desire and their will, and they hold these representatives accountable during elections. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, who is on a 4-day visit to India, visited the magnificent Amer Fort in Jaipur with his family this morning. Rajasthan Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sharma and Deputy CM Diya Kumari welcomed them at the fort. More from our correspondent.
The Vance family reached the UNESCO World Heritage Site around 9 a.m. They were greeted with a red carpet welcome. As they entered the main courtyard, Jaleb Chowk, 2 decorated female elephants, Chanda and Mala, greeted them by raising their trunk. The family enjoyed a cultural performance featuring folk dances, including Kachi Ghodi, Khumar and Kalbelia, offering a glimpse into the vibrant culture of Rajasthan. Amer was the capital of the Kachwaha Rajputs before they shifted their capital to Jaipur. Mr. Vance is scheduled to address a business summit on future of India-US trade relations in Jaipur this afternoon. With Jitendra Dwivedi's report from Jaipur, Aishwarya Rai Nigam, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The U.S. Vice President held talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi yesterday. Both the leaders reviewed the progress in various areas of bilateral cooperation. They welcomed the significant progress in negotiations for a mutually beneficial India-US bilateral trade agreement focused on the welfare of the people of the two countries. The U.S. Vice President arrived in New Delhi with his wife, Usha, their children, and senior members of the U.S. administration. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said India's journey to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047 is not merely an aspiration but a shared national mission. She said the Viksit Bharat mission is powered by a vision for inclusive, sustainable and innovation-led growth. During her address at Stanford University in the US today, the finance minister said India has risen from the world's 10th largest economy to the 5th largest. She mentioned that it is a clear sign of India's growing strength and global relevance. The Union Minister said some of the works done in India stand out, and one such example is that of digital public infrastructure and its success. Citing several measures launched by the government to enhance women's safety, health and financial independence, the Finance Minister said India is changing, and so are Indian women.
If you're looking at a working woman who's pregnant and therefore she needs a maternity leave, till now in India, they were given only 4 weeks of maternity. After delivery, you can take care of your child for 4 weeks and then get back to work, or else obviously you're at a disadvantage. It was Prime Minister Modi's insistence that you should give them 6 months, and that has been executed.
Earlier, the minister met Thomas Kurian, Chief Executive Officer of Google Cloud, and his team in San Francisco. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts, and for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. You're listening to the Midday News. The meeting of the Joint Parliamentary Committee on One Nation, One Election is being held at Parliament House. The 39-member committee comprises 27 members from Lok Sabha and 12 members from Rajya Sabha. In its first session, the committee is scheduled to interact with Justice Hemant Gupta, former judge of the Supreme Court, and Dr. B.S. Chauhan, retired Supreme Court judge and chairman of the 21st Law Commission of India. Talking to media in New Delhi, JPC chairperson on One Nation, One Election, P.P. Chaudhary said, One Nation, One Election is in the national interest as it would benefit the economy.
वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन देश के हित में नेशनल इंटरेस्ट में है क्योंकि इससे अर्थव्यवस्था में बड़ा इजाफा होगा और जो असुविधा होती है, इनडायरेक्ट नुकसान होता है, चाहे हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम को हो, बच्चों को हो, चाहे टीचर्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो, चाहे पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस का इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो, चाहे इलेक्शन कमीशन के स्टाफ का इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो। अगेन एंड अगेन एक साल में 5-6 इलेक्शन होते हैं और चाहे गवर्नेंस का हो और चाहे लॉजिस्टिक का हो, सारी चीजें हम देखें तो करीब 1.5% GDP का साइमल्टेनियस इलेक्शन से देश को फायदा होगा।
Relief operations are in full swing in the Ramban district of Jammu and Kashmir as 1,486 distribution transformers have been restored in the area. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today informed that electricity supply is being restored in all the 1,762 distribution transformers. He mentioned that the national highway is likely to be restored partially by tomorrow. Talking about availability of water, he said 89 water supply schemes have been made functional out of 98 water supply schemes. The minister lauded the administration, saying it is doing its best despite the most unfavourable circumstances. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah today visited the spot of the accident to inspect the flood situation and speak to the authorities regarding the restoration works. Multiple landslides and fast winds had hit the Ramban district on Sunday. Union Home Minister Amit Shah extended greetings to the people on World Earth Day. In a social media post, he said, Mother Earth cradles life and nurtures the ecosystem essential for growth and evolution. Mr. Shah emphasized the responsibility to reciprocate this benevolence by taking utmost care to protect and enhance the health of the planet. He added that the Modi government is leading global initiatives for sustainable development with unwavering commitment. The Home Minister also lauded the efforts of conservationists who are working tirelessly to make the planet a better place. The World Earth Day is observed on the 22nd of April every year to demonstrate support for environmental protection. The theme for this year is Our Power, Our Planet. In Bihar, the Surya Kiran team of the Indian Air Force today enthralled people in Patna by mesmerizing aerobatic performances and splendid air show. The Surya Kiran Daredevils first exhibited a paragliding dive from an IAF chopper and held the national flag in the sky. We have more from our correspondent.
On the first day of aerobatic show, the Daredevils of Surya Kiran team exhibited different maneuvers and adventurous performances from the height of 1500 feet. During the event, paragliders of the team paid tributes to Babu Kunwar Singh, the great freedom fighter from Bhojpur, by holding his picture in the sky. Spectators from all walks of life and school students cheered the team with big hand whistles and hailing them with slogans. With Dharmendra Rai's report from Patna, Payal Sharma for Akashvani News.
The main function will be organized tomorrow and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar will inaugurate it. The Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is set to resume on the 30th of June this year after a 4-year suspension. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, the pilgrimage will take place via the Uttarakhand route. The journey will commence from Delhi and proceed through the Lipulekh Pass in Pithoragarh district to enter China. A total of 250 pilgrims will undertake this spiritually significant and physically demanding 22-day journey. A yellow alert has been issued for 31 districts in Bihar as hot weather conditions continue to rise. In the past 2 days alone, daytime temperatures have spiked by as much as 10 degrees Celsius, with maximum temperatures crossing 42 degrees Celsius in several parts of the state. With the heat wave intensifying, the public is advised to avoid outdoor activities during peak afternoon hours. In IPL T20 cricket, Lucknow Super Giants will take on Delhi Capitals at Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Khana Cricket Stadium in Lucknow this evening. The match is scheduled to begin at 7:30 p.m. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on a 2-day official visit to Saudi Arabia, says India deeply values long-standing and historic ties with Saudi Arabia. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar asserts Parliament is supreme and elected representatives are the ultimate masters in determining the content of the Constitution. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says India's journey to become a developed nation by 2047 is not just an aspiration but a shared national mission. Relief operations in full swing in Ramban district of Jammu and Kashmir after Sunday's cloudburst. IMD issues yellow alert for heatwave for 31 districts.